Hey, this is Iceman, and today I'm going to be talking about World of WarCraft, basically my wish list. Now, some of these suggestions are just going to be just suggestions. Others are pretty important to me, and I'd like to see them changed. The first thing I'd like to see changed is up here when you go into Battlegrounds. Basically, you can't click through. You can't click through that. And the next thing I'd like to see changed is Alt-Z, or Remove HUD. Now right now it's mainly for screenshots. In the past you were able to see the nameplates, and basically I just want to see another Alt-Z added. So you have your normal HUD, your no HUD, and then a third HUD where you can kind of just remove items at will, whatever you want to see removed. And because basically all I really want to see is myself, my target of target, and then I'm pretty good, and then nameplates maybe, and then of course the circle. Next thing I want to talk about is when you click on different items in the game, you're going to hear this little sound, and then when you remove it. Now what I want to hear is when you click on yourself, you have a different sound. When you click on an enemy, you have a different sound. And when you click on your teammates and things like that, basically all different sounds. Next thing I'd like to talk about is hotkeys. Now, or at least the HUD for hotkeys. Now you'll notice when I have just a regular one button hotkey like B, it's really easy to see. It's on the right side. But if you got a bigger hotkey like Alt-4 or mouse scroll, you'll notice that it takes the whole, it covers up the cooldown. Maybe we could move this down or position it differently, like the A would be here and the 4 would be down. Mainly you just want to see this side right here. Alright, so basically I have this AI clicked on, and you'll notice I have its name shown right here. Now, you can turn off the different names for AI and players and things of that nature. But as you'll notice, the AI is pretty simple. I can tell who I'm kind of clicked on. Players, you want to see all the player names in the world because a gnome could easily look like a cow. So we got to leave that on. But as you'll notice, I'm trying to attack this guy and I have it as my target. And the only reason I know it's kind of my target is if it's, once again, the HUD. But also, you'll notice that his name is kind of blinking. Maybe we can make his name a little bit larger, and I'd really like to see some different colors. Like if I click on myself, you can't even really tell. Blink, it lights up a little bit, but that's about it. And your teammates, they don't even have any change, maybe light up a little bit. Now, you notice I have my little warrior bar. Personally, I would like to see your weapon, your main hand, your offhand, and your ranged weapon. Maybe even your ammo. Possibly put that right here in the middle. I think it would be cool if you could click on it and it would start attack or start your ranged attack or just whatever. Now another thing with Alt-Z is your map. Now if you got your map minimized, you can Alt-Z out of it. But if it's maximized, you can't Alt-Z out of it. That kind of drives me crazy. Okay, next thing I'd like to talk about right here in the middle. Basically, there's way too many things in the middle of my screen. We've got the zone changes. We've got if you're attacking an enemy, all this crap. You even got your dungeon queues and whatever. Join my guild. All in the middle. Why is that in the middle? Can we move it anywhere? Maybe like right here. I don't really care. Just get it out of the middle of my screen. So when you're in a party, you basically got to be in a party or a raid. And now in a raid, say you're the raid leader, you can mark yourself with icons. So I can put a moon icon above my head. And it's really massive, and I can't see through it. Now, say in Alterac Valley, it's really cool because I'm going to get a lot of heals, and my teammates are going to be next to me. but it's nearly impossible to see through. And can we make that transparent when it's on yourself, maybe? And also, maybe if it's also on yourself, maybe we could minimize it a little bit. Maybe even put it like, I don't know, on your chest, on your back. And also, if we have icons, maybe you could show like the skull icon next to yourself, or if you're the raid assistant, and just things like that. You know, it would really improve the game. Speaking of which, maybe we could get our name color changed depending on if we're the party leader. When you're in Battlegrounds, now if you're actually in a party, you can see the different colors, light blue or whatever, light green. But if you're not in a party and you're in a battleground, you can't really tell who's in your party. It all looks the same. So basically, I just want to see a better party system for when you're in a raid and not in a party. Alright, finally, you'll notice my really wickedly cool mining axe. Now, when you go mining, you should be able to see your enchants. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright guys, it's been fun. I think that's my rant for now. See you next time.